Have love.
Hi, Geezy. What's up, guys? This is Ray from Astrology. So it is the 9th of October, 2017. It's 11:17 p.m. It's almost Mars Day. It's Jupiter hour right now. I feel really vicious lately, and that's because essentially I'm having Jupiter conjuncting my Plutonian signature, and I happen to have Mars in transit-wise almost conjunct with my natal Mars, and Mars squaring Uranus with Virgo and Sagittarius makes somebody really psychotic and violent, and that kind of just is so I figured this would be a great opportunity to do this just for the sake of testing out my new camera. So as people have asked me before, why don't I actually do any videos really thoroughly when I'm doing any of these EVP stuff? I'm not a ghost hunter. I don't have expensive equipment. This is the most expensive thing I now have besides my BlackBerry, but that was primarily for phone purposes. Thanks to Boo, it's my birthday present, and it records video. So anyway, there's a couple of things I want to highlight. It's technically the moon day, so at least that's a cardinal thing, and it's Jupiter hour. That's not really anything to be concerned about, but it's when the mutables are on the angles that primarily that's like the Elisa Lam, Kendra Jenkins, fucking Carol Ann disappears in the closet signature. We're gonna avoid that, so that's gonna be like in about an hour and a half. We'll be fine with that. So I figured I would reference my book here. So it's the 9th. It's the festival celebrating the ancient Roman goddess of luck and good fortune. Was held annually on this date in many parts of Italy. For many Wiccans and modern witches, it is the time for casting spells and making amulets to attract good luck or to end a streak of bad luck. That would insinuate that's why it said I'm gonna get good footage tonight. Awesome. So, and then
I just want to point out though what good footage for this usually entails.
That's why we're taking precautions. So I'm going to read the 10th just because it'll be almost to the 10th at that point. So it says, throughout the country of Brazil, annual festival of light begins on this date. The centuries-old festival, which is celebrated the two consecutive weeks, including a parade of lighting candles, torches, and hearth fires to symbolically drive away spirits of darkness who bring evil and misfortune. So when it goes into Mars hour at midnight, which will be in like 40 minutes, it's going to go from being a good fortune day to the whole dark army essentially will come and get us. But so, I just need something to drink real quick because we're going to... Did you take any of the frankincense or anything today? Boo?
Which do you need some?
No, this.
No.
Okay, good. So anyway, frankincense as well as St. John's wort are two of the herbs that is common with exorcisms. How many do you take of these two? Boo? 2?
Which
the frankincense.
Is it the stuff I got you?
Yeah, the Botswalla shit. Whatever.
Boswellia. Yeah, 2.
Yeah, okay. I understand it's called Botswellia, but I'm not gonna make myself memorize a different name for something when I know it's frankincense. Which, by the way, if anybody isn't aware of that, there is a supplement of frankincense, because frankincense is supposed to essentially be one of those herbs that was used to purify spaces, and so it works theoretically with exorcising things from you, negative energies from me. So regardless if there's something on me or not, that's what we've been taking the anise tincture for. I'm going to take this, and Boo, you can come take some too.
Alright.
This is just a precautionary measure. And if anything, they will sense that this is in our system, and this is going to be like a catalyst for them to talk shit to us. Either way. Well, to me, because I mean, it's always me.
I found a staple.
Okay, Boo.
Hi, I'm Boo. I'll touch your penis.
Everybody knows who Boo is. Here's those two.
Okay.
And St. John's wort.
Plot twist is actually laced with LSD.
Yeah, right. We don't need any LSD. Everybody.
I need LSD.
No. Okay, so just for the sake of it, I kind of looked at it already before I got on camera, but I'll look at this now. So 11:16. So we have Leo on the ascendant, so it's fixed, and so that's good, I guess. And then, so what we have going on for the mental houses, the third house, Jesus Christ, Nino. She's excited too. For the mental houses, we have Mars, the icy Venus, Vesta, Vulcan, and the Sun. The Sun and Mercury conjunct. So what that insinuates, besides my cat being crazy, is that this is a very effective time for ethers or any kind of shadow people to influence people's expression in general. So it would be, Boo will probably look like a scary motherfucker at some point if he doesn't keep his mask on the whole time, and I will probably sound like I have like multiple personality disorder, like I act like completely different people. Then in the 6th house, which is another mutable house, we have Saturn, Lilith, Juno, and Hygeia, and Pluto. Holy cow! Wow. And the first two are in Sagittarius. Black Moon Lilith is 1 degree away from being conjunct with the galactic center also. So I did reference in my chart too for some reason. I noticed that Ceres is transiting over my Black Moon Lilith. So I'm going to have some sort of therapeutic or some sort of breakthroughs with some of the, basically the research that I'm doing is going to either validate some of the cures or anything that I'm making, and or it's going to prove if some things do work. I know that they've talked shit about like my sachet pouches before, and they do talk, the last guy talked shit about my ring, and I actually just put it back on because I haven't really felt any energy in here. Have you, Boo?
No.
Yeah, that guy's full of shit. So then the 9th house, we have Chiron and the Earth symbol and the MC in there. Ooh, Neptune is in the 8th house. That's the same house that it's in my natal chart. Fascinating. And then we have Hades in the 12th house.
I love how Hades and Pluto are like 2 different bodies. This is really fucking confusing for the people who understand. It's the same damn thing.
Yeah, it's because it's an astrological point. The only reason why I use it like this is because Pluto, essentially, I use it more as like a reaction or some sort of catalyst verb for an event.
Right.
Hades is represented by an actual person, place, or thing.
Okay.
So when I talk about Hades specifically, actually I just use Hades for paranormal anomalies. So the evil assholes that like to just be dicks. So I'm going to do...
Assholes that like to be dicks. We have some serious identity issues.
Assholes that like to be dicks. I'm going to pause this for a second and get my tarot spread set up, and then go ahead and reveal what the overall theme is going to be. I'm usually fairly accurate with this, and of course I'm sure that the assholes will help, and that's the whole point why I do it before I go on these ventures, is because the assholes are primarily the reason. And I'm not saying assholes like all of them, but it's almost Mars Day and I'm already combative enough. The assholes are the ones that make the tarot shit work. So if anybody would be fucking telling us what's going to happen, and they love to fucking gloat and tell us exactly what's going to happen, because they do that to me all the time. They just get pissed when they figure out that I'm recording them. That they'll tell us exactly word for word what's going to happen. I remember when I did this for the Goldfield incident with Curtis, and I was just like, yay! And apparently Curtis is going to get the brunt of this. What a good birthday present! Yeah, they'd almost sucked the life out of him, and then tried to run him over with a truck.
We didn't even head out, and I was already dealing with a low blood sugar upset, so...
That's from you, though. We haven't eaten dinner. But yeah, anyway, give me a second. Alright, so I just did my tarot spread on a separate recording on my phone, so I'm going to just clip that in. And it is now 11:39, and it's going to be actually Mars hour in 5 minutes, so there's absolutely no way we're going to get there before it's not Mars hour. So the cards essentially were saying that we are going to capture some impressive evidence tonight that is going to be beyond reasonable doubt, validation, and proof to, I would assume, what claims, not even claims, but what the things that I'm actually trying to, tell people about that the ethers cause. So the fact that it's almost going to be midnight on Mars Day, and it's during Scorpio season, and yeah, there's some definite squares with Mars and stuff going on right now, and I think Neptune's actually almost opposition with it as well. That's funny. Yeah, the Goldfield thing was like when it was opposition, I think, too. Or squaring. It was squaring, yeah. But anyway, so we took precautions. We took the herbal supplements that are for exorcisms. we both have gemstones and pendants. So tourmaline is supposed to keep negative energy off of you. My citrine quartz, I hope Boo still has his. This will keep you from getting physically ill from them. And then my frankincense here, and it has sea salt in it. And then I have all my other stones in my bag as well as my jet. Jet seems to be the most effective with nightmares and stuff and night terrors. So, yeah, my phone, I was just reading the keywords here. Assertion. The keywords are will, courage, adventure, sports, exercise, rush, trial, encounter, insistence, allure, combat energy, best time for accepting challenges, overcoming obstacles, and jobs and activities requiring energy. However, Mars is quite fiery, and to prevent accidents, actions need to be watched for. Worst time for discussions, testing people's patience, jobs, and activities requiring concentration, high reasoning. So that being said, that applies to dead as well. That would insinuate that I'm already antagonistic and confrontational, and it's just kind of the vibe that's going on. And with aspects going on specifically as well with Saturn and Uranus, there is going to be confrontational, kind of narratives with them as well. And just because they'll be able to feel off my energy of how freaking, irate I am today, it's not even for a justified reason. It's irrational. It's irrational. I got mad about things, but, those things could happen any other day, and I'm not even half as mad. So, it's definitely going to be intense, and we're going to have a huge confrontation, but I have everything. We have everything that we could possibly need to actually handle this, and we're making sure we're not going during a mutable time. Let me double check and triple check really quick. Now, it's equal houses. Let's do Placidius. Okay. Animate. Minutes. Oh yeah, it's not gonna be. Virgo will be on the MC or the ascendant, and that'll be an hour from now, an hour and a half from now. So we're gonna head out here in a second, and yeah, I'll upload all of this in its entirety together once we get back. Okay, this is kind of crude because Boo is fixing the memory on my camera, which I'm so glad we saw that when it was full here. Granted, I still could use my phone, but I'd like to be able to look at my phone the whole time with the Ghost app in general. Alright, so the events transpiring tonight will be... Fortune, that's funny. Because that's exactly what the chart just said. Fortune for the self. With Mercury. With communicating with them. Wow. Happiness. Wow, this is the most positive freaking spread I've ever pulled. Really?
You want to just erase all that on here?
Just erase it all, yeah. No, that's important. Wow. This is actually the most positive spread I've ever drawn.
Okay, let's see. It's recording? I don't know what it's doing. I don't have very much.
Well, don't worry about that because I'm doing it on my phone.
Okay.
I want to save that for when we're out there. So let's see. Fatuity. So Aquarius and the moon.
No, what? I'm trying to understand what it just did.
So innovations with just being at the right place, right time for the self, and further developing, having communications that would essentially make apparently somebody's gonna get turned on or somebody's gonna get off on the exciting things that are going on tonight. Primarily at this.
Maybe later.
Is that awkward or what? That actually goes into what I was saying earlier. Like no.
Okay.
But all the cards are theoretically good. So let's do like a before and after. So causal effects. So right now there's change going on. Okay. With science. With Gemini, the lovers. That could be taken as... I don't understand why Aleister Crowley decided to put the lovers for that card. Geminis are horrible fucking partners anyway. But... so we're going to essentially tonight, something along those lines, we're going to be making some sort of contribution or change that would be recognized on a mercurial science level or an innovative level with capturing paranormal stuff, boo. Alright, boo. Alright, awesome. So
Too spooky for me.
we're gonna get going then, and what it is still it's still Jupiter hour for another 20 minutes. You know, you just really need to be involved, don't you? Me.